There we go. All right. I want to welcome everybody today to another chapter with Connie Lacobe. That's what I think I'll start calling them. Connie is such a delightful YMCA member who is very talented, not only with her skills in the Y with our garden at the Weekly Y, as well as Mahjong. She also is a former owner of the House of Tea. And Connie has been doing some cooking demos for us, and welcome her today with her husband, Kevin, who is our photographer, our cameraman. This is a new recipe for many of you, something different for me, but Connie suggested, and I think we'll try it. So Connie, and also everybody who's on the call, I will be sending out the recipe to you. And there's also the chat feature where you can certainly ask Connie questions during the presentation. So Connie, thank you so much for being here and take it away.
Hi, everybody. Today I'm making this one. It's so different from the past, and it's not like not the dinner types, and this is more like breakfast or snack. The reason I'm using this recipe is more like keto friendly and low carb diet. The main goal, because I myself have blood sugar issues, and my doctor is telling me that the way to do it to improve myself, lower my weight, and get more protein and fibers, and that's why I come up this recipe. Mainly, the goal is using all the seeds, the nutrition seed that you can find in the grocery store, like pumpkin seed, chia seed, flax seed, and also sunflower seed. They have a high omega-3 fatty acid. So let me show you all the ingredient and utensil. And anytime you can type in your questions, I will answer you, okay? So here goes, we have the ingredients, and here is a flaxseed. You can use a milled one already. You can go to like Costco, can buy the whole big giant bag of this, and or you just are using the little seed, okay? If you and the chia seed is saying I don't go to Costco, the big giant pound, and this one I already milled ahead. But I will show you, I will tell you how if you're using the seed, the natural seed, and how what you mill it with. I mill it with coffee grinder. But when you that you put 1/4 of the flaxseed and 1/4 of chia seed, and you can just mill it together. Okay. If you just like happen, you have already bought it from the Costco, you have already milled one, you just put a little bit in here, and before you put the chia seed, and the tip is it won't get stuck, okay, because of a little powdery form, and with the chia seed have some fat in there, sometimes will get stuck, so it's perfect to do that. Second thing we need is a 1/4 of 100% cacao. Now don't do the cocoa. You know, cocoa they have they have a starch in there, but we want perfect cacao. Okay, 100% cacao, and also you can get it from the Costco nowadays. Then other ingredient with that is a lemon juice. Now this one is a fresh squeezed lemon, okay? It's about 1/2 cup of that. And this part is my monk fruit extract. I extracted myself. But if you don't want so much trouble extract the really monk fruit, then you can buy the powder format, and I need 1/4 cups to 1/2 cups, up to the level how sweet you want. And also This one is a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. So move on. I show you this one is a 2 tablespoons of sunflower seeds and also pumpkin seed. This one in the jar, those in the jar, I bought it from bulk, like HEB or something. I come back home and I roasted myself. Just plain roasted, 200 degrees, and I put in oven for like about 1 hour, and you take it out and make it more crispy, okay? And the gelatin, you just need 1 package of the gelatin. That's it for today. For the water rice, we need 3/4 cups of the plain water, but we might need some little extra. If after you mix it together, you feel a little bit too stiff, then you like little extra water to make it smooth a little bit. For the utensil, we need a whisk, we need a little pan to melt on the stove top and the bowl, and then we mold. And then I'm using this one, the mold like that. You can make the 6 little one, or the one I already fixed it in the refrigerator. Give me 1 second. And this one I already make a head yesterday. I'm using this glass bowl, and I will turn it later on. We turn it upside down and put decoration with the sunflower seeds and the pumpkin seed, and then let it cool first. Okay. Okay, all the ingredient I already show you. So if any question where to buy it, you can ask before we start to make it together. And in the meantime, I will tell you about how I did a little research. Okay, the chia seed is why I choose all this seed, everything related to seed, because chia seed have a high fibers. And the whole thing about we doing this recipe is to improve ourselves, input more fibers. And instead of if you want to eat a snack or something, instead of eating a cookie that's easy to digest, you wanted to something have fiber inside our stomach, and then we won't feel like always hungry. Okay, that's the whole point about we for the blood sugars, because you're always hungry, you always feel always hungry, you want to eat. So chia seed is good at that, and have a lot of nutritions, and they have 4 grams of the proteins and the 9 grams of the good fats, the calcium, magnesium, or B1, B6, all kind of good stuff in there. And also flax seeds the same way. Flax seeds have protein, high fibers, and a high good fat. So both 2 seeds is our main characters, so because that's going to help us to not always feel hungry and feel satisfied. And we also have a strong omega-3, which we need. We need more omega-3, okay? So the sunflower seeds and pumpkin seed and other one, they have a good source of iron, copper, zinc, that kind of good things. And that's what we need to fight the coronavirus. And also we choosing lemon juice and high vitamin C. For the monk food, I know they have 0 calorie, but my idea is about using the monk food in the low, not like equivalent to the content of very sweet taste in the sugar level, because monk food that tastes 100% higher than the sugar. So if you don't want to put 1/4 cup in the powder format, is already sufficient. And you will find out surprisingly, if you put in mix it to cacao powder, and with this recipe in the lemon juice is supposed to be very sour. it will cut off the sour taste. Yeah, so my purpose of cut down this monk fruit extract to like a little 2 tablespoons is to make sure it's not too acid, not to make it too like super sweet, like you're tasting a very a sweet dessert. Okay, so that's it. What I did the research, and I know also using gelatin. If you are vegan person, you want to do this completely vegan, you could use agar agar. Also, some good function like a gelatin will help you to burn, but agar agar is from the seaweed or from the red algae on in the ocean. And also you can substitute not using heavy cream. You could use coconut milk. Okay, so you see anyone have any questions before I'm going to start?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, this is a very simple thing to do. Okay, just need time to chew it, and then you would love it. Okay, first we put the squeezed orange juice. That is 1/2 cup.
Lemon juice.
Oh, lemon. Oh, thank you. Okay, here you go. Okay. Now I put, this is a flaxseed or almond milk. Put it right there. And the chia seed. Okay, we mix it together. No, you know the chia seed, when you got some little water in there, you will start to expand. If you keep it a little bit, couple of minutes, and then start to like a thicken, because flax seeds and a chia seed can be a little is an agent, like a bonding agent. See, you can see that it's not longer to be liquid, especially flax seed. Make a bowl clean too. Okay, let me see a little bit. All right, now we're gonna move to this area here. There's a 3/4 cups. Okay, 3/4 cups of the water is a 200 milliliters. Okay, and I put the gelatin. Okay, we mix it well. Now we move to the stove top. We warm it up. From high to medium heat. Make sure it's kind of thick it up a little bit. Make sure you blend it in. Thicken a little bit, then you put the monk fruit, either the powder form or the extract inside. It's about 3 minutes. Then it goes. Somebody.
It was me. So you're sort of just waiting like it's gonna boil in a way.
No, it's just that you can see it's getting thicker.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like make it thicker.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
Okay. Okay. And let's also hear the sizzling a little bit. All right. Now really the changing. You can film in here. See?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Connie. Yeah.
Okay. Now it's good. Pour it in. I make my own monk fruit extract. It is really a long work and more than 3 hours to extract it out. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought the fruit, the real fruit from Chinatown herbal store, and follow the instructions and the boiling to squeeze it out, strain it, and then make it concentrate a little bit. It's a totally needs like 3 to 4 hours to come into the 1 cup size. Okay, now is bubbling.
So the question, that's what you poured in, was the monk fruit?
Fruit extract, yes. Or you can just using the powder form. And turn down a little bit. Now it's the time for me to put cocoa powder. Cacao, I'm sorry. This is a 1/4 cup.
Kind of sifted through.
Yes, make it easier to stir this way. It's a multi-hand work. You have a bigger hole, easy, but you don't want it to like big amount to dump in. It's hard to melt it easily. It's kind of a little bit at a time. So much patience.
Yeah. A good thing it makes a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, because so cannot miss without chocolate. But like in the market, the chocolate is so sweet, so many sugar in there. So it's good to make your own. Getting thicker and thicker. Now you can see it's very smooth and no lumps in here. You see it?
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna combine. We kind of like turn it down a little bit. We combine the chia seed, the mixture. We'll see when it become a lump. That's what's interesting about the chia seed and flax seed mixed with the liquid format. Become an agent. All right. Okay. Mixture. Good.
Wow.
You see how thick it is right now. But don't you worry, we're gonna put heavy cream in there. It's a little shoulder, big design. Okay, you can trim a little bit in that one. Okay, the last thing we put is the heavy cream. The 1 cup. Like I say, you don't want it to be milk. You can put coconut or coconut milk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a question about how much total calories, protein, fat, etc. in your final product.
I didn't calculate that.
Yeah.
That's my recipe. I didn't have that chart and the calculation on that.
Yeah, it's probably something you can get back a little bit later after you added all the ingredients.
Mhm.
And we will be sending out I will be sending out the recipe. That's pretty good.
Yeah, look at that. If you really a chocolate lover, you will love it. And the chocolate without heavy sugar. Okay, see the bubbling now? Then we're going to remove it from the heat.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now it's a time to let it cool. Cool a little bit before we dump it to the mold. Okay, but not too long because the gelatin, it will become solid. All right. So, I plan to put in the smaller mold for this one. But like I told you at the beginning, I already have one done. So, let's see. Using a little plastic spatula, it can dry out. I want to show how the British make the raisin, pudding, and that kind of thing. So I understand why in the old time they call this kind of thing it's a pudding. Okay. So here, make sure it really can go full easily.
Honey, did you grease the bowl before you put this stuff in there?
No, not at all. Because this is a gelatin thing, you don't need to squeeze or put anything. No needs at all. Okay. Okay, come on. Oh, that doesn't look very beautiful, right? But now what you do, and put the seed. Now this seed I already roasted ahead of time. Believe me, you roast it will make it last longer on your shelf. If you just have raw, it very and the seed and the temperature in Houston is a easy rest and all that kind of
Rancid.
rancid taste. Okay, so you better roast it ahead of time. You don't need to put anything, just to like toast for you the other word. 200 degrees and all. So you go. Randomly put in there. It's about 2 tablespoons of each. Pack a little bit tight. Oh, when you refrigerate the time, make sure don't cover with anything. Totally uncovered when you refrigerate. Because when even you put in the mold, you cover it, it will have condensation. You don't want that. You don't want the extra water on your pudding. So make sure you just uncover. Put a refrigerator to chill. And at this point, you could put it back in a little bit. Okay. And this is our final product. After you refrigerate it, it will tight.
Wow.
Okay, so how you serve it? My breakfast, I'm using this. You want me? I'm gonna cut this one slice.
Well, what is this?
Oh, it's a Kefir cheese.
Kefir cheese.
Just put a little 1 tablespoon right on the top.
You can find it at Middle Eastern grocery stores and Fiesta.
Yes, I have it. Okay. One slice it. Okay, look.
Wow. That's so cool.
Now look at that. Look at how beautiful the layer is.
It's like mousse.
Yeah, and it's healthy snack. Now, then we put 1 tablespoon of Kefir cheese. Well, you can put Greek yogurt, whatever, but I like this thicker. Okay, put right on the top. That will be a good breakfast.
Wow.
You have everything in there. You have good fiber, good omega-3, you know, good proteins. And with your cup of coffee or tea.
Wonderful. Wow. That is
And
wonderful.
good for your snack. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. There was a question, Connie, can soy milk be used instead of coconut milk?
Yes, you could. Mm-hmm.
And can you show them the name again of the Kefir cheese box? Yeah, Kefir cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, you can take a picture of it.
You're turning a little
Turn
bit. It's
up that,
Labney brand.
Yeah,
It's a Lebanese brand, I
it's a
believe.
Lebanese.
Mhm.
Okay. And how much powdered monk fruit?
So did you in my recipe is a 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup. But I strongly suggest if you like me have some sugar issue, you do 1/4 cup is sufficient because the cacao powder will dilute the sour taste of the lemon juice. You don't need the extra sweetness or something to, then make your brain to say, it's too sour. The cacao powder is already dilute a lot. And I just recently learned about the more you make a too sweet taste in your brain, in your tongue, and the tongue will give a message to the brain, you more easily want to eat more. Okay, so that's why I'm thinking 1/4 cup of the powder monk fruit sugar should be sufficient.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Right, and I will be emailing everybody the recipe.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, try it. It's very easy to make, and it's a healthy snack. It's not difficult, and I let me know after you make one and see whether you enjoy it.
Yeah, and it tastes good, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Tastes good and filling.
and filling, definitely.
Wow. Wow. Well, we're
Well,
getting.
you could, the other way, let me have some suggestions. If you don't like to make it like a pudding, when you're at the farm like this, liquid, you could make your own keto pie crust, like an almond with butter. Okay, the pie crust. You pour the liquid on the top. You can make this multi-seed bar instead of pudding. Okay, make a bar. You cut a square and make a bar. You don't need to rebake it anymore. Refrigerate, and then after about next day, you cut it like a little bar, like a famous lemon bar, but this a lemon with cacao multi-seed bar.
That's nice. So it's a versatile recipe.
Yeah.
Very versatile. Well, kudos to Connie, honestly. Connie is the
Oh,
best.
thank you.
Connie is
Thank
the absolute best. And there were great questions that everybody had on there. I think it was really great. And I will be emailing everybody the recipe. And again, kudos to Connie. I can't even remember. Connie's coming back next month, but I've forgotten what we're going to be doing next month. I'll have-
To the next one, yeah, on the 16th, I think.
I forgot the rest. I forgot what we're cooking, but we'll
Well,
be determined.
so should we think about now, or I think I will talk about that, yeah, with you
Right.
later on, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another good question though, Connie. How long does the dessert last in the refrigerator?
It's about, all the refrigerated food only lasts for 7 days. So it depends on how efficient the refrigerator. Your refrigerator should be like on about 41 degrees, not above, you know, you should be 41 and below. So that gives, if that situation should last 7 days.
Okay. Well, by that time it'll be gone anyway. I don't think that would last more than a couple of days in the refrigerator.
So after, like, you see the surface like a little bit dry, okay, then you can put in those kind of to-go container that won't be have all the condensation in there. At the beginning, after from the heated area to cold, you will have condensation. But after a day or two, it's safe to put in the container with the lid.
Good.
Okay.
Well, everybody's telling you thank you. Again, Connie Lacobe is unbelievable.
Oh, thank you very much for your kind words.
Just a really special person. And her husband, Kevin, is our wonderful, wonderful cameraman. And we can't thank Kevin enough as well for taking the time to do this. So I will be sending everybody the recipe. I want to tell everybody to have a great weekend and to stay safe and be in touch, because I'll be sending out soon the programs for next week. So thank you, Connie. Again, thank you so much. Thank you, Kevin, and everybody have a good weekend. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Absolutely. Bye-bye now.